Menstrual pain, menstrual cramps, or a lot of symptoms that a woman goes through just before or during her menstruation is the topic for today. Usually, when women go through all of these symptoms, the men in our house are unable to understand what exactly we are going through. It's just not a physical pain, it is also an emotional trauma, it's a hormonal imbalance, and to a large extent, many of us go wacko in terms of our moods when it comes to this period of the month. I am a mother and I have a daughter who is in teenage, so I understand what are the pains that a woman goes through during this phase of time. What is it that young girls go through? What is it that older women go through? In this video today, we are going to speak about what are the causes and what are the symptoms that women go through. We are also going to speak about what are the natural ways in which we will be able to heal this condition. It can be through our diet and what are the food items. It can also involve certain therapies that we can do from our home and also certain acupressure points that can tremendously help us relieve the menstrual cramping and also some headaches that we may be going through at this point in time. Trust me, your painkillers are not the only solution. Let's delve into this. How can you treat it naturally? Let's begin. Let's understand one very important thing. What you consume in terms of the diet that you have in your body before your menstruation and during your periods will definitely make a difference in terms of what is your experience of that menstruation. So whether it goes smoothly, whether there are heavy periods, whether there are scanty periods, whether they are clotty periods, or whether it is a free flow, all of this definitely has something to do with the nutrition. When you are having your menstruation, when you're going through the periods, what is exactly happening into your body? Your body is getting depleted of a variety of minerals and vitamins. What are you giving out of your body? You are giving out water, you are giving out iron, you are giving out magnesium, you are giving out calcium, you are giving out zinc, you are giving out B vitamins. And when your body is getting depleted of all of these vitamins and minerals, you are actually depleted, because of which there are certain symptoms that show up. You are fatigued. You're feeling weak. There are spasms into your body, cramps that you may feel. There is an inflammation because of depletion of these vitamins and minerals, because of which there is pain. You may also have nausea-like symptoms. Many a times when we replenish in our body what we have lost, that in itself becomes a solution. Now, I would not say that this is a solution for 100% of the cases. Every case is different and the severity of your blood loss also makes a difference. However, to a large extent, whatever we have given out from our body this month, if we consume and replenish into our body the entire course of the coming month, you will be rest assured that your next period will slightly be better. It's easy to pop up a painkiller and we believe that this painkiller is going to solve all the problems and I will be able to go back to work and I'll be able to do everything so smoothly. But let's understand that every painkiller that you are consuming is also coming with side effects. Side effects that may not show up on your body on an immediate basis, but over a period of time, over a few years, it definitely makes a difference when it comes to your liver health, when it comes to your kidney health. Yes, your medicine will suppress the symptom that you are going through right now, but you do not want suppression. You want to make sure that it is eliminated from the root cause, and when that root cause is eliminated, your next period and the next will be very smooth. You will be sorted for the rest of your life. Let's understand some symptoms that a woman goes through. Heavy mood swings. Our mind is on a wacko. Sometimes we feel angry. Our temper is not in our control. Sometimes very anxious, sometimes very nervous. Small things, smaller issues create tensions and also anxiety, restlessness. There may be huge headaches and almost migraine-like headaches that we may be going through. Sometimes very high on anxiety, sometimes very high on your fatigue levels, tiredness, weakness. Sometimes it may show up on your skin in terms of the acne. Certain skin issues that constantly come in a specific period of time every month, or it can even show up as oily skin. There can also be some GI-like symptoms like your bloating, You may also have certain food cravings, and those food cravings are usually not the good food cravings, but the food cravings for the wrong kind of foods. So you may want to eat something that is very sugary, you may want to eat something that is high on salt. You may also want to eat the fatty foods, but the unhealthy ones. This is also the time when many women feel tenderness or swollen breasts. Some women go through diarrhea and some women go through constipation, and many women also go through a very low libido or sex drive during this phase. So let's come down to the solutions first. Many women go through chocolate craving. Why does this chocolate craving happen specifically during this time of your periods? One thing that your body has lost during the process of your periods is an important mineral which is called magnesium. And when your magnesium is down, then in that case you definitely want to replenish it. What does chocolate have? Chocolate has magnesium. So whenever you are low in your magnesium, you start craving for all those kind of foods that give you magnesium. Chocolate is one of them. But what kind of chocolate you consume is in your hands. So when you go for the cocoa, which is very highly processed, then in that case, you are not really helping yourself. But when you have the cacao, which is the roasted version, when you have the dark chocolate, 80%, 75% dark, that is when you really help your body. One simple solution that you can do whenever you are craving for this chocolate or the cacao is to make a drink for yourself. In very simple terms, it can be called as raw cacao mixed in water, stirred, and you drink it off. But well, that may not be the best for everyone because everyone's palate may not be okay with this drink. So if you don't like this drink, what you can also do is take your raw cacao and mix it in almond milk or cashew milk. It's not difficult to make these milk. Take a handful of cashews, put it into the mixer grinder with some water and blend it all together. Your cashew milk is ready. Same do you do with almonds after soaking them for about 12 hours overnight. Now once you have taken your almond milk or your cashew milk, you are going to add in your raw cacao, and for a sweetener you can use dates. So when you make a dates paste and you add dates into this mixture, it becomes excellent drink. You can also choose to add some good amount of cinnamon into it. Mix as much water as necessary, blend it all together, and this is your protein-rich drink, which is also going to give you magnesium and take care of some of the symptoms that you may be having during this time. Trust me, you can make this drink very flavorful and you may just fall in love with it. The reason why this cacao is very helpful to you is because cacao is rich in tryptophan. Even the cashew milk that you're using is rich in tryptophan. So when you are using the cacao, which gives you tryptophan, this tryptophan is actually a precursor for a lot of happy hormones into your body. So this tryptophan is going to trigger serotonin production. It's going to trigger dopamine production. It's going to trigger melatonin production. And all of these hormones are the ones that you really need during this time. It keeps you cheerful, it keeps you active, it keeps you fine. And hence, all of those symptoms of your mood swings, your anxiety, your restlessness, your depression, just feeling low, disappears. Try this for one whole month, every single morning, and see the difference. Tryptophan, which gives you your serotonin and dopamine and melatonin, also reduces your cravings for your salt and sugar and fatty foods, which also makes sure that your body remains healthy. During this whole time, it is very important for us to eat something that is not very heavy on our digestive system, that is very light on our digestive system. So something like your salads may help, steamed veggies can help, dry figs can help, raw pumpkin seeds will help. All of these are wonderful ways in which you can replenish all the lost nutrients into your body, but at the same time make sure that you're not craving for the wrong kind of foods. Did you know that rice also has magnesium, and rice when mixed with dal and made in the form of a khichdi is very, very good for you during this time. Yes, rice also has magnesium, and this comforting food will make sure that your symptoms definitely are taken care of. All of your GI symptoms like your bloating, indigestion, stomach related problems will will gradually start reducing. But yes, only if you don't rely on the heavy to digest foods. Millets are also very high in magnesium. So your millets, whether it is a jowar or a ragi or a bajra, or it can be the 5 millets that Dr. Khadarvalli has told us, then these ancient millets also help in making sure that your magnesium levels are balanced. It gives the right amount of fiber. They are very light on your stomach to digest and takes care of your overall mood and your overall energy levels during this time. There is one juice that we may want to have at least once in a day, and this juice can make a phenomenal difference when it comes to our health during this time. This juice involves cucumber plus carrot plus ginger plus lime plus beetroot. So when you add all of this together, blend it into a mixer grinder, make it into a fine juice, and you drink it at least 1 glass during the day, you will make sure that your nutrients are replenished and all of that which is necessary for your body to heal and take care of the inflammation is provided into your body. You know that sweet potatoes are an excellent replacement to your regular potatoes, especially during this time. And why just this time? Even otherwise, it's excellent for people who are having a sugar-related problem. It's definitely a better choice as compared to the regular potatoes. But in this particular case, when you're having menstruation-related problems or cramping or headaches, these sweet potatoes will make sure that your immunity remains strong. It boosts your immunity, a good dose of magnesium, and it also provides you a very good dose of B vitamins, many B vitamins. When you have your migraine-like headache during your period times, it is very important for you to go off sugar or absolutely contain the amount of sugar that you're consuming. This can lead to a high blood glucose, which will only spike up your problem. You also need high magnesium during this time. And most importantly, to take care of your migraine-like headaches during your periods, you need something that takes care of your leptin resistance. And what is the easiest way to take care of your leptin resistance? This is eating early. So making sure you have your dinner a little early and make sure that you're not just eating and going off to sleep, because a high glucose level or high blood sugar just when you're going off to sleep is going to aggravate your problem. Eating a meal and then going off to sleep will make sure that there is sugar levels into your body, and that can also increase your headaches and do exactly the opposite. You need to eat early, making sure that your blood sugars are absolutely balanced before you go to bed, and this will actually reduce your migraine-like headaches during this time. If you have painful period cramps, then you definitely need to go off caffeine. Coffee, how much ever soothing and nice it may feel, is actually very dehydrating and not good for you at this time. Just because you are having your menstruation does not mean that you need to rest at home, relax and not move. This is the time when you do some functional movements. It can just be a walk or it can be a light yoga. But when you do these movements, it makes sure that your circulation is enhanced, your fat metabolism is taken care of. And at this time, you definitely need the outdoors. You do not need to be inside home. You need to be out. Walk barefoot on the grass if you can, or on the ground if you can. Or most importantly, don't forget the sunshine. This is the time of the month when you need your sunshine most. But this is also the time of the month when you feel you should be confined into your room, into a blanket, feeling snuggly and cozy and cuddly. But that's not what you want right now. You need to be in your veranda if you don't want to step out. You need to be in your balconies, near your windows if you don't want to step out. But that sunshine is only going to help you. Easy thing that you can do, you can also apply a little bit of peppermint essential oil. So if you have some peppermint essential oil, you may want to apply it a little bit on your abdomen, and after applying it, you may want to keep or a hot water bag over it to make sure that there is greater penetration. The main causes for all of this can also be your cosmetics that you're using. It can also be a lot of xenoestrogens, not the good estrogen, but the bad estrogen, which is called the xenoestrogen, which is very, very harmful to your body. This comes from the sprays that you're using, the deodorants that you're using, the perfumes that you are using, the lipsticks that you're using, any creams and lotions that you are using. Don't make it a regular affair. Do you really need it every single day? If you are clean from inside by eating clean foods, you will be clean on the outside. And when you have this natural glow and the clear skin on the outside, just because you are making sure that the nutrients are well absorbed into your body, you will really not want to rely on any of these cosmetics. At least not every single day of the year. The other thing that you can do is a hot compress with castor oil. So you may want to apply a little bit of castor oil on your abdomen, around the belly and in the belly, and you may just want to keep a hot pack or a hot water bag over it to make sure that there is greater penetration. This can also be extremely soothing, but before we close, very important to have the acupressure points that will help you during this period. In this period, there is one particular acupressure point that can tremendously help you when it comes to menstrual cramps. Let me show it to you. So this particular acupressure point is called Spleen 6. Now this Spleen 6, I will be able to demonstrate to you. Just keep looking at my feet. Now when I move my right leg over my left leg, I have this ankle bone here. I place 4 fingers, my little finger touching my ankle bone, and wherever my 4 fingers end, this is the spot where you have your Spleen 6. Now this Spleen 6 is, you'll feel like this depression. You may just want to roll or press a little bit here and make sure you make gentle movements with a little bit of pressure for a nice 1 to 2 minutes. This is your Spleen 6. And if there is a hormonal imbalance, if there is some problem in the energy levels in this meridian, then it will definitely show up. The moment you press on it, you will feel like this pain-like sensation, that a little bit of hit, that it's getting a little painful. That is a signal that you need an attention to release the energy from this spot. So 4 fingers. As soon as your ankle bone ends, as soon as your 4th finger ends, you may just want to spot that point. This is your Spleen 6, extremely helpful during this time. Now let's go through another acupressure point, which is Spleen 9. So this bone right here is your tibia, and when you keep going up the tibia, straight upwards, just below your knee, you will find a depression here. This is the point of Spleen 9. And this Spleen 9 will also trigger some pain if you've got some stuck energies here, and you may just want to stimulate this for 2 minutes. Gentle circular motions, once on your right, and then maybe a little on your left side. So these are the 2 points that can tremendously help you during this phase. I hope this was helpful. If you have loved the content, please like, share and subscribe. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments section, and if you write and post your comments, your experiences or any of your questions that you may have, be rest assured I will answer them personally. Till we meet again in another video. Namaste.